While everyone's chasing the next viral hustle, crypto, e-commerce, AI, the real money's hiding in plain sight behind roll-up doors. Self-storage has quietly turned into a $40 billion empire with margins that most landlords would freaking kill for, guys. These buildings don't look like much, but they're quietly printing cash while everybody else is gambling on algorithms. Now, here's the thing. Today, I'm breaking down exactly how self-storage became one of the most profitable real estate plays in America. I'm talking 40 to 60% profit margins, 90% occupancy rates, and a business model so recession-proof it makes landlords jealous. And here's where it gets interesting. There's one specific reason storage facilities succeed at 92% rate, while most businesses are face-planting within 5 years. I'll show you exactly what that is in just a minute. Once you see it, guys, you'll understand why this boring business is basically a cheat code for wealth. You want to know something crazy? I pulled the industry's data and found that the average storage facility owner earns $184,500 in annual profit. We're not talking revenue here. We're talking profit after all expenses. Let's break that down. Compare that to the average small business owner grinding 60 hours a week for maybe $70,000 a year if they're lucky. Storage facilities are hitting six-figure profits with minimal staff, no inventory, and customers who literally just pay you to leave their stuff alone, right? Now, here's the thing about cap rates. These properties average 6.5%. Retail properties are at 5%, and office buildings are tanking even lower. During the 2008 financial crisis, when everybody was losing their ass in real estate, storage facilities kept their occupancy above 80%. Some even went up because people downsizing needed somewhere to store their belongings. You want to build something that actually generates revenue, not another side hustle that, evaporates the second that algorithms change. Then click the link for the free training. I'll show you the same digital leasing strategy that brings in over $41,000 per month for me. My students are making $2,000 to $6,000 a month with this system. It's not storage units, but it's the same principle. Build a digital asset once, rent it out, get paid every single month. All right, let's break down how this boring industry became a money printing machine. The demand nobody saw coming. Americans have too much shit. That's the business model. In 1950, the average American home was 950 square feet. Now, it's over 2,300 square feet, and we still can't fit everything. Here's where it gets interesting. Self-storage didn't even exist as an industry until 1960. Some guy in Texas had the brilliant idea to rent out individual units in a warehouse-style building. Turns out, people will pay monthly rent for a 10 by 10 metal box to store stuff they haven't touched in 3 years. Fast forward to today, and there are over 50,000 storage facilities in the U.S. alone. That's more locations than McDonald's, Starbucks, and Subway combined. The industry generates $40 billion annually. So why does that matter? Because life happens, right? Divorces, deaths, downsizing, military deployments, college kids, business inventory. The demand never stops. The 92% success rate secret revealed. Remember that 92% success rate I mentioned? Here's why storage facilities almost never fail. The business model is literally too simple to screw up. Let's break that down. You're not dealing with perishable inventory. You don't need huge staff, right? There's minimal maintenance. And once you get a tenant in the unit, guys, they typically stay for months or years, paying rent every single month like clockwork. But here's the real secret. Your customers are solving their own problem, right? They pack their stuff, they haul it to your facility, they lock it up, and they disappear. You're not actively doing anything except providing the space. Now, here's the thing banks figured out, right? That's why you can get SBA loans for storage facilities with as little as 10% down on a 25-year term. Try getting that deal for a restaurant. They'll laugh you out of the building. The profit margins are insane. Typical profit margins on storage facilities run 40 to 60%. If you're bringing in $300,000 in annual revenue, you're keeping $120,000 to $180,000 after your expenses. Most businesses would kill for 20% margins. So why does this matter? Because operating costs are dirt cheap. No complex HVAC systems, no plumbing, no appliances breaking. It's literally a metal box with a goddamn door on it. Your main costs are property taxes, insurance, basic maintenance, security systems, and maybe one employee. Some facilities don't even need a full-time staff because everything's automated for them. Passive income that's actually passive. Storage facilities are as close to actually passive income as real estate gets, guys. Once you're at 85 to 90% occupancy, the business runs itself. Tenants pay online through autopay, right? They get gate access and it's automated through text messages. Security cameras let you monitor remotely. But let's break that down compared to other real estate. Residential landlords deal with tenant complaints, right, at 2 a.m. because their toilet's clogged. Storage tenants, though, they put their stuff in a box and they disappear for months. Here's where it gets interesting. Some owners have scaled to 10, 15, even 20 facilities because the model is so systematized. One manager can oversee multiple locations. Recession-proof demand. Storage facilities are basically recession-proof. When the economy tanks, people downsize homes and they need storage. Businesses close and they need to store inventory. Divorces spike and both parties, they need to store their shit. But that's not the full story. During the 2008, when real estate market kind of imploded, guys, storage occupancy, it stayed high, right? 80% nationally. Some markets even increased, guys. But on the flip side, when the economy's good, people are also buying bigger houses. They're starting businesses. They're going to college. All these situations that create storage demand. Startup costs are high, but financing is easy here. Building a storage facility from scratch, it's going to cost you around $2 million. Buying an existing one, it might run $1.5 to $3 million. But here's the thing. They're not supposed to pay cash, right? With 10 to 25% down and a 25-year loan term, you're looking at $200,000 to $500,000 in equity to get started. Way more achievable than $2 million in fucking cash, right? The facility itself, though, serves as a collateral, right? And because storage has that 92% success rate, banks are so comfortable lending. Once you're operational and you're hitting 85% occupancy, the rental income covers your mortgage, it covers your expenses, and it still kicks you off a profit. The 75% independent ownership opportunity. 75% of storage facilities in America are owned by independent operators. Not public storage, guys. Not extra space storage, but regular people who saw an opportunity. Here's where it gets interesting. The big corporations, they haven't completely dominated this space like they have with hotels or fast food, right? So why does that matter? Because storage is a local business. Customers want convenience. They'll choose the facility that's 5 minutes from their house over the big brand that's 20 minutes away. I've seen entrepreneurs use SBA loans to buy their first facility, then scale to multiple locations. One guy went from 0 to 11 facilities by understanding the financing game on this. Reoccurring revenue streams add up fast. Storage owners who really get it layer in multiple revenue streams, right? That boost profits by 10 or 20%. But let's break this down real quick. Tenant insurance is huge, right? That's an extra $8 to $10 per month per tenant, okay? So across 200 tenants, that's an extra $2,000 in nearly pure profit every single month for you. But that's not the full story here. Retail sales of like locks, right? Boxes, packing supplies, right? Climate-controlled units, guys, command 20 to 30% higher rent. RV and boat storage also, guys, can have a wait list in some markets. So stack these revenue streams and you're adding serious money without increasing any workload. Technology has made it even easier. Storage facilities today run on software that handles everything. Tenants can rent units online. They can pay through auto-pay systems and get gate access codes via text. Security cameras tie into your smartphones now, right? Here's where it gets interesting. Some facilities are completely unmanned. Yes, you heard that right. Unmanned. Everything's automated. This is why one person can manage multiple storage facilities effectively. The software does all the heavy lifting for them. The exit strategy is built in. A storage facility is a real estate asset with resale value that typically appreciates over time. So investors buy storage facilities based on net operating income and then the cap rate, right? So if you built a facility to 90% occupancy with strong profit margins, guys, you can sell it for a significant multiple of the annual income. Some owners operate for 10 to 15 years, they pay down the mortgage and they sell it for a big payday. Others, they go and refinance, they pull the equity out to buy additional facilities for themselves. The point is, you have options with this, right? So that's how self-storage became a $40 billion empire. It's not sexy. Nobody's making TikToks about their freaking self-storage facilities, right? But it's one of the most reliable wealth-building machines in real estate because the model is damn near bulletproof. People will have too much shit and they'll pay you monthly to store it. The margins are fat as well. The demand, guys, is steady as hell. And 75% of facilities are still owned by regular mom and pop guys like me and you. People who figured out the game. Now, most of you watching this, you're not going to drop $200,000 tomorrow to buy a self-storage facility. And I get it, right? But here's what you need to understand. The principle behind storage is what matters. Build an asset once, rent it out monthly, collect reoccurring revenue. That's the entire game. That's exactly what I do with digital leasing. Instead of metal boxes, I'm building digital properties that local businesses pay me monthly rent for. A roofer needs leads. I build them a lead generation website, I rank it on Google, and they pay me $750 to $2,000 a month for those leads. Every single month, like clockwork. I've built a portfolio of these digital properties that bring me in over $41,000 per month. My students are making $2,000 to $6,000 a month doing the same exact thing. No physical real estate, no $2 million startup cost, just digital assets that work while you sleep. Click the link for the free training. I'll walk you through the entire digital leasing system, how to find profitable niches, how to build these digital properties, how to rank them, and how to get local businesses paying you monthly. Storage facilities work because they provide ongoing value and collect reoccurring revenue. Digital leasing works for the exact same reasons, except you can start this for a few $100s instead of a few $100,000, right? Let's go build something that lasts.